Try to get his pod as quickly as possible. Try to get a pod. Got him.
Touch it! Ooh!
Yeah, jump in. Of course, yeah, they're targeting right.
Is it? Secondaries and curses, secondaries and curses, secondaries and curses. Wait!
I need snipers to overheat on the Ulis. I need DPS to overheat.
He missed it though. Wow. Good save. Touch it in. Nice!
GG! Hey there everybody, and welcome to another wonderful stream. I'm your host Nobu, and I'm going to be here for the next 2 hours with you guys. We got our beautiful pacifier right here in that side screen. How's it going? Jita's all #1, as well as Nickwood Gaming. Hope you guys had a wonderful week so far. We're going to be back again in some lovely wormhole space with our beautiful pacifier. See if we can't police the beautiful vast expanse of J space. Right now we're going to be undocking. We're going to C2 as always, jumping over to our C3 button Odin right off the beaten path here. Actually, I think we might have another shenanigans here. Oh, I might actually check the C1. Actually, yeah, I'm going to check the C1. So we have a C1 here that I want to take a peek in, see what we got going on over there. I need to get rid of some of these crazy, like, I just have so many random personal bookmarks that I don't really care for. So we're going to give that a shot and peek. Usually, I like checking C1s, mostly because a lot of times with C1s, what you're going to get is you're going to get a lot of explorers, day trippers, things like that. You do. I mean, as wormholers, you gotta kill things. Like, that's part of being a wormhole. Like, I don't know. There's two types of wormholes. There's some wormholes that just come in here that they just want the PI or the nice things, and they're like the 1 to 3 man corpse that exists. Usually 3 man because they have 2 ults in their corpse for if they lose track of where they're at. Okay, that's our friendly Loki. Don't have to worry about that guy right there. And then you have the people who are actually PvP, and most of them I'd say are PvP focused. The corpse that are in here. But a lot of times, like, when we're doing these things and we're killing people, we're actually killing day trippers a lot of times. When we actually kill those explorers on the relic and data sites. Fine. Ooh. A busy hole right here. That's a busy hole. We actually are off of D-scan from everything. Let's go ahead and get this scan down so we can just knock that off of our radar. Take a peek at the disaster house, Rataru, see if there's anything exciting going on in there. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. Head to the center sun, see if there's anything exhilarating over there as well. While we get the rest of this hole scanned out. Damn, lots of structures here. Anthenor. There's nobody in here, though. Always sad when that happens. C1s are always iffy, though. Like, sometimes you can get some good, sometimes you'll even run into, like, a Stratios in a C1 that's farming the combat sites. Sometimes you'll run into, I've ran into a Gila in a C1, or Gnosis, just running the combat sites. Because I think that's one of the beauties about C1 space is that you can. All the sites are so easy that people are capable of doing those things, and so it draws more possibilities. Ooh, that's ready to blow. Look at that. That is ready to explode right there. If I've ever seen a rock ready to just go. But see, I don't go into wormhole space for that. Like, I used to run rattlesnakes. I used to run C3 sites for IS. That used to be one of the ways I did it. And I had the whole ordeal where I ran 2 accounts with dual rep dummies on each other. And don't get me wrong, that was great. And I'm not going to knock anyone who does it. I just don't do it anymore. So, you know, there were the dual rep dummies phase. And then, hey, Hoffman. By the way, Hoffman, I have gotten your nightmare finished. I just wanted to make you aware. I felt bad for not having it for so long because everything just got so busy. But I knocked it out. My apologies for the delay. But yeah, so when I started, I used to do the dual rep dummies. I really did in the C3 space. It was pretty good. You know, I was making per character like 90 mil per hour. Somewhere around there. When we got a good hole and I was actually actively doing it. And then I moved to both those characters actually over to rattlesnakes. Like, I had 2 rattlesnakes that could solo the sites. I was making about 120 mil per hour per rattlesnake. And I mean, it was good is. Don't get me wrong. Like, 240 mil an hour running double rattlesnakes, that's pretty good ISK. Damn good ISK, if you ask me. The thing is, though, that I didn't like it. It wasn't fun. It was like, for an hour worth of ratting, I wanted to gouge my eyes out. I was so bored. So insanely bored. And so, frankly, I just stopped. And sold all that stuff off. And on top of that, like, you talk about a lot of people, and even when you talk to other wormholers, they'll be like, oh, I make this insane amount of ISK per hour, blah, blah, blah. Alright, look. I made 240 mil on average an hour. That was balancing the good sites versus the bad sites. But if you can count it in the time to roll the holes, find one. Like, if I was actively looking for a hole to rat in, and then you had to put up scouts. You can't just jump your rattlesnakes in and just start ratting. You have to throw up scouts. And because of that, like, it wasn't worth it to me. It was annoying. I'd much rather go about scanning, because while I'm scanning, I'm also hunting. I'm doing something else I love. And then I make IS through scanning, I make IS through abyssals, I make IS through going to nullsec drone lands, through incursions now. I've actually made a bit of IS through incursions trying to get this character up. And that's where I think that shot. So, I don't know. I love it, and I'm glad people come in here and they rat, and I think it's great ISK. It was driving me crazy. Absolutely crazy. Lots of data sites in here. No offense if you guys are the ratters out there. I respect you. I mean, just like I've done missions before, and missions I'll do, I did level 4 missions on stream. I did missions sometimes just to do them, where I would run the missions and I'd be watching Twitch or Netflix or something else on my other screen. They're kind of, I'll be honest, they're a little therapeutic sometimes. And I think that's kind of where, even with scouts, I was constantly paranoid, whereas with missions, you know no one's going to drop on you. So, I think that might be where a little bit of the difference was in between the whole doing missions versus ratting, or the type of PvE content. That's how it always is. Like, different PvE content's just different. Like, when me and my wife, we play a bit of Elder Scrolls Online, and they have different types of PvE content. And one of the things that she actually hates for PvE content is stealthing around. She despises it. She just wants to... She hates stealthing. She'd rather just go and just smash all their faces in. I just think it's funny. But whereas me, like, I love the stealthing stuff. I don't know. As people say, different strokes for different folks and all that jazz. She likes Everybody likes their PvE content differently. Everyone likes their making methods differently. Some people like to do mining. Some people like to have VNIs out in all space. Some people like to do abyssal. Everybody's different, and I think it does make me happy how many different ways CCP has allowed for there to be making methods in this game that are actually pretty competitive. At least I feel like they're competitive. I was about to say this is a C1, but I forgot I'm in a C1, so let's look at this hole. E2, let's go. That's K162 as well. AYE, K162, C2, and I can tell it's a C2 based off of the ferret right there. What are you linking there, buddy? Yeah, I mean, I see the .jpeg of it. It's a Reddit picture. What's it a picture of? Just size comparison of Eve ships? The Forgotten Perimeter. Save. Thunderpig, we are doing both. So, what we kind of do here is we hack and we also look for people to kill. So we're in a PvP fit pacifier is kind of where we're in. And so we'll do things on here such as tackle, engage other explorers. And then we also hack because in Wormhole space you could go for 2 hours and find nobody. So you gotta have something to do when you're bored. And so that's kind of where the hacking will come into play. But generally speaking, the number one priority is always to try to kill people if possible. If nobody presents themselves, which is very common, then we'll go for some hacking. We'll data or relic, it doesn't matter. ISK is ISK, entertainment's entertainment. The reason I'll go for data sites is because I don't care about ISK per hour. Because I'm not like trying to fund things with my ISK per hour, but I do care about showing people who don't do the hacking game as much, just kind of how I do it, because I feel like I'm a little bit efficient with it, just a little bit. Plus, I want to get all these saved because that's a lot of data. Holy crap, man! So, I'm guessing nobody's been in this hole for a while. I remember, buddy. I remember. So I have run on this stream, I have run an Astero PvP setup, and that's what I used to do right now. And now I do a pacifier. Generally, what I tackle in this thing, so, 1 second, I meant to pull up the ship. Right now, what I can kind of tackle in this is I can fight Asteros, any frigate pretty much, like most frigates that come up with this. I'll also go for tackle on larger things, so like if there's a Gila or a Rattlesnake, or a Tengu or something, I'll go for the initial tackle, and then I will essentially burn away afterwards and get away after my court makes back me up. So I'll go for other explorers, essentially. That's a big thing. Plus, occasionally some other ships, ventures, any mining ships that come out here. I have gone after some destroyers and taken them, but that was at least in my Astero. I don't know how I would fare in this pacifier against destroyers. It depends. It really does. And this pacifier is kind of just one of those things that I got sick and tired of always running the Astero, that I was like, hey, try something new. Let's do something more fun. But yeah, most of the combat's going to be other frigates and stuff. Usually you'll run like a T3C if you want to do bigger things. I have seen people do other combat frigates. Let's see this. The WTJ. And I want to see if I bookmark this or not. Sometimes I'll go in, I'll see some people in other frigates, but usually they're not cloaky. That's where one of the benefits of the Astero and the Pacifier is that they can be cloaky. Which in Wormhole space is kind of like king. Is to be able to cloak up like this. Leading to another C1. C1, if I'm not crazy. The Enforcer, I'd have to look at it. I haven't flown the Enforcer before. I've done Pacifier. Is that the cruiser one? I'll look it up in a second. All right, this is a frig. What is this? C123. I don't actually know which one it is. I don't care. I had a court mate that ran it. I mean, it's okay. I don't think it really has much on the other cruisers. Like, I think it's kind of the same as a Pacifier, where it doesn't really have advantages. It's just, okay, this is cool. It's useful, but it doesn't really have, besides a little bit of extra tank, like, the big thing I think this ship has is I can make this tankier than other Cobalt frigates. I think that's the same thing for the Enforcer. It's good tankiness, but I think you lose some other stuff that are useful. Like, you can make it work, but it's not amazing or anything. But again, I haven't flown it personally, so I don't want to speak on if it really is good or bad. And low sec. So we got 2 holes we can pop into really quickly and see what's going on over there. There's a lot of data sites here. Holy cow, man. Nester for Wormhole PvP. There are some solo fits I used to actually run with the Nester. I pretty much ran a Nester, which I find this funny. I would run a Nester as a giant Stratios with newts on the highs. It worked pretty well. I want to go to this C2 actually first. For the Astero, you run drones for damage. For the Enforcer, it's I do hybrids because they just do more DPS in the end. Yeah, no, I ran it like I had 2 fits. I had an armor and I had a shield fit that I would run solo, and it was literally just a giant Stratios. So you had the larger drone base, more drone damage, and some crazy, what's the word I'm looking for? Nukes. Alright guys, let's do this. We're far enough into this stream. So here on the channel, at the beginning of the stream and the end of the stream, we do a giveaway. Completely random. The prize can be anywhere, anything between worth something that's 20 million up to 200 million here. With the grand prize, of course, being exotic dancers. Because obviously that's what everybody wants for their cargo hold. It's easy for you guys to enter. All you have to do is type !warp to get entered in. If you've been here to the channel before, you guys know how it works. Best of luck to you all. Fly in with whatever ship you have. There was the guy who won the exotic dancers, by the way, on Monday's stream. He gave me a in-game name that did not exist. Oh. See if I have the Nester fits. He gave me an in-game name that did not exist. So I could not actually give him the prize. And then I went to contact the guy on Twitch to be like, hey, your fit isn't right. And I could not find him. I don't think these are... Yeah, they're not going to work. I don't have the fit on me. Don't have it on this character. Essentially what the Nestor fit was a buffer tank with just newts on the high. Mids were E-War. That's about it. So yeah, the bot actually keeps track of your in-game name, so if somebody wins, I know exactly who to give it to. You can always register your in-game name by typing !IGN space and then actually pasting your name for the in-game name. That way I know who to give the prize to. The way the guy did it, the problem with Monday streams is those streams are on the CCP channel. And so my bot can only post responses on my channel and not the CCP channel. So like the guy doesn't, he sends me what it is, but he doesn't verify and things like that. So just like that, Rizel. So now I have the in-game name. So now if you won something, I know like it creates a CSV file with whoever the winner is, what they win, and I know who to send the stuff to after the stream. And I love it because it's super easy for me to just go, okay, here's who the prizes go to and all that shenanigans. And you personally, you can check, okay, is my in-game name correct? Is Nobutada's going to send this to the right person, or is he going to be like, I have no idea who to send it to, or give it to some random guy, you know? All right, let's go check this wormhole out over here. I'm going to save this location under Cosmic Sigs. Save this one just to be safe. Under Cosmic Sigs. Who do we got? Thunder Pig. Congratulations. Exclamation point open. Anything between 1 through 20 is going to get you that prize, whatever it may or may not be. Best of luck to you, my friend. I have to, probably tomorrow, I'm going to go and update all the prizes in the bot for the new month. What I do... Yeah, Nico, it's not your turn to pick it. It's got to be the winner is the only one allowed to do that. $20 million is congratulations. We've got your in-game name in here right now, so I'll send that your way. Right here, right now. It's more important usually when there's actual items to gift and contracts. So, 1 second. This. That way, kind of like, I know when I swap characters, because ISK I can just give away right on stream, and it's no problem. Well, as long as I have the ISK on me. I think I'm down to 200 mil on this character. Which is lower than I like to be. But yeah, congratulations. Enjoy the ISK and all that shenanigans. Don't spend it all in one place. Buy like 20 explorers and go blow them up. Oh baby. What is it? This is the explorer ship I've always started with, and it's a beaut. Sub 1 mil. It's a beaut. That's all I'm saying. What do you mean? I mean, I've started, like... I've done based off just like a heron. I have gotten... I think I was at 800 mil before I got bored with it. Like, you can make a ton of ISK. Tiny. Oh, yeah. No, there's some crazy stuff. Like, Sanchas are usually the most pricey ones. So we're at a Sancha site right here. And we'll run it really quickly, kind of show you guys what's going on. With this. So this is like Sancha temples can generally be the most profitable. So like there are some days I'll... Oh, wow. What am I doing? Okay, that's what's going on. Oh, man. It's glitching out on me. There we go. For some reason, whenever the game likes to glitch out on me, just hitting escape and going back in seems to fix it. Whatever goes on with the mouse controls. I still am not quite sure. Nice, Thunderpig. That's where it's at, man. Yeah, some relics can be crazy profitable where you, like, hack one site. I think the most I've gotten is probably around 200 million. That I can remember. Possibly more. I don't know. And, but sometimes you can get absolutely shit from them. Like, I've gotten to really low sites before. It's unlikely, but it's possible. Right, I haven't seen anybody in here, and I doubt they'd leave a Sancha site up unless they were doing it for bait. It's possible, so I'm going to play a slight attention. At least while I'm hacking, because that's where I'm most vulnerable. I'm actually way less vulnerable when I'm flying from site to another. Something over there. Well, we know the core is somewhere around here. Oh my god, this is bad. Okay, we're good. Got 1 million on that one. Yeah, this is Wormhole space right now. We're currently in a... What are we even in right now? We're in a C2 at the moment. We're currently in a C2. Whoopsie. Way too much over there. So, I usually try to stay in Wormhole space. When I don't go to Wormhole space, like, sometimes I'll jump to K-space to jump back into Wormhole space. A lot of times, if I lose a good chain or something, that can be very helpful. So we're in a C2 right now. No effect. Actually, no, there are effects in this hole. We're in a... Even in right now. We're in a Wolf Raid, so this is actually really good for us. How you doing today, Rado? Hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic Wednesday. This is a low sec static, I think? No. It's a... Wait, it's a high sec and a C1 static. Okay. So I came from its C1 static, and there's still a high sec static in this hole. Over here. We'll take a peek. Oh, you're from Zulu. Gotcha. Oh, baby. 21 mil. Look at that. Look at that. 1 second. Is Horse in comms? Yeah. Hey, Horse. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm hacking away. An Alpha Astero? Was he actually, Nah, it's okay, Redo. Horse is also in the corp. I'm on comms with him. It's just us right now in comms. Hanging out. And then if I came across something, I'd ping out to people. Usually we can get like another pilot or two at this time. Oh, I know, right? Like, seeing a 10 mil or 20 mil, like, it's just crazy to me. Like, I get it. In the grand scheme of things, to me, it's not, like, insane money. Oh, whoopsie. We're gonna break that. There's something here. There's this. I think? It always sucks going from, like, a 20 million to, like, a nothing. But 'tis the name of the game. Oh, no, I don't want to proceed with shooting it. My bad. What did Horse kill? He's over there having fun without me. I don't know, it's just one of the satisfying. Like, I don't do this for the ISK. I do this for the fun. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it really is exciting to me. I enjoy the minigame. I enjoy exploring Wormhole space. And I enjoy when I come across other players that I can actually kill things. It's kind of what it comes down to. Like, it's not... I think that's why I like it so much. Is because I get the opportunity to explore, make ISK, and kill at the same time. So, even if I get no kills, I've made some ISK. Even if I don't make any ISK, I probably at that point have been distracted and running around chasing somewhere. There are some times where I literally make no ISK, and so that's actually... You'll laugh, but that is why I run an integrated analyzer. is because there are sometimes I get so sick and tired and have such a bad day where I'm like, screw it, I'm going and I'm hacking some of the data sites. I'm sick and tired of having no ISK for all this work today. Something there, I'm pretty sure. So that's why I run it integrated, if anybody was wondering. Yeah, Relic 2 would be better, but some days you're just fed up with getting nothing and you're like, okay, 23, this has been a good site. So we'll take a look at the ISK that we got from this site after this. Nice. Helios, that's the Tech 2 one, right? Because it always feels like a pain in the ass to get those Tech 2 guys. Always have issues with them. Alright, let's get this last one here. Rule of 6, that means the core is one of these 3 spots. I know it's one of these 3 because this was a 2, so it can't be there. So here, and there's our core. Always, 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 guys, if you don't know about the Rule of 6, that is something to live by when you're actually working with it. If you've never heard of the Rule of 6 and you want to know, let me know and we can always talk a little bit more about it. I try to be wary on how much I talk about Rule of 6 because some people in this chat are like, oh my god, Nobu, this is the 50th million time I've heard about the Rule of 6. Yes, it's amazing. Yes, it's great. Why do you keep doing that? The last Astero I lost, I tackled a Stratios. Got my Astero. That's all we're going with that. So that was a 57.5 mil. That's not bad. Oh, see, I use something akin to this for my Astero. I use something like this. It allows me to. What I do is I swap the warp scram out for a again another integrated analyzer, and then I swap the other scram out for a faction scram because I'm not about that life of not having faction scrams. You don't like this? You don't like this? My issue with the DPS isn't crazy high, but it can tank a lot, man. This can tank a lot, and I think that's one of the reasons I love it so much. So here's our high sec right here. You can tell by just looking here where it's a B274. Just remember B274. That's a high sec. You guys, if you ever see, this is one of the things. Like I never mind getting lost in wormhole space because you can always find a high sec connection. As long as you're in the low-class wormholes, there'll be one that'll pop up eventually. So it's not that big of a deal. Well, and that's where the Astero comes strong is that it can tank a lot, and you can burn off from the target pretty quickly and leave down your, what's the word I'm looking for? Leave your drones nearby on grid. Like, you don't have to care about range. This is a K162, dangerous. I don't like going into dangerous ones. So HEV A162, this is a C4 or 5, one of those two. We're going to jump the high sec really quickly, get it on our mapping software for my corporation, and then we're going to head on back where we came from. There's some good connections on it that way. A modified version of the stunt Astero? What's the stunt Astero? Are you talking... So, like, the other type of Astero I've seen, like, I've always said is something like this. It runs a 3-stab, sub 2 second align time, which works pretty well. Yeah, I haven't seen Stunt Flores' Astero, to be honest. But I'll usually run something, like, akin to that. Or I'll recommend to people, just because of, it gives you those 3 stabs, so they have to get 4 scrams on you. On top of that, your sub 2 second align time, and you got the plus 15%. You got a plus 15%, which is not as good as the 2 plus 10% for your rigs for scan strength, but it's still pretty solid. Jack Red, how are you doing? Oh, for combat with it. How does he tank the Gila? Because those medium drones do a shit ton of damage. Oh, that's actually really close to Jita. We got a connection close to Jita over here. No bait though in it anymore. I took the Sancho Relic site. I'm glad I did. That was like 55 mil. Nice, Jack. Just in time for the not be worth. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I used to run a really expensive pod, but not for combat. I used to run, not on this character. Why do I not? It's on my other character. I'm going to buy it at some point. I still need to buy it. But, So sorry, I'm listening to my coordinator really quickly. What was I even saying? Oh, I run nomads. I used to run nomads. Not nomads. What are the scanning ones? Well, I can't even think of what they're called. Not nomads. They're... Yeah, you can link Z-Kill. What are the scanning ones? Nomads is different. It's... I'll look it up. Implants. Virtues. Is that it? That sounds right. Mid-grade virtues. Yeah, I used to run mid... I have... My other character has mid-grade virtues. And then the... Thank you so much, Vertius Vos. I blanked on that. I haven't used them in so long. I need to buy a set of virtues on this character because I just haven't done it in a while. But they're just expensive. I don't want to buy another set for them. My good old high-grade Ascendancy set. Oh my gosh. These are the only two sets I have on this character. I've got some crazy sets on my other character that I shouldn't have. I shouldn't. Like, I've got so many I just don't use. Epicenter. We are in a shattered hole, ladies and gents. Let me take a look, Vila. So he just runs a ton of damage to try to break you before his shield extender late goes down. That's what he does. And does he do a... Oh, so he does a micro warp drive. I wonder if he can actually outrun those things. That's a cool fit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say it's not a cool fit. It is. We have to scan this, don't we? No, we get to scan this. Let's go, boys and girls. This is gonna be an adventure. This is gonna be an adventure. Only 35 SIGs in here. Love shattered wormholes. Let's go. We get to scan it. C13 right here. I know, 20 gas sites. That's what I'm talking about. I feel you. Like, sometimes it really is 20 freaking gas sites, and you're like, really? Really? I don't understand why gas sites seem to be more common. It feels like in these. Let's start at 8. I don't know why I went so wide. But it was the virtues coupled with the, well, I mean, they should despawn eventually, right? But, like, there's already 4 gas sites. We got a relic. We can check this out. I used to live in a C13 with a confessor. That was actually really fun, I'm gonna be honest. Lots of fun. Where are the implants? Scanning implants. Here they are, the prospectors. So I used to run the prospectors as well in all of them. This one. Don't think I ran this one. Yeah, I feel like I did. I did the black glass is what I did. I ran black glass and then I ran prospectors. And black glass runs on a slot 9 implant. I need to get a new implant, honestly. Ruin Serpentis, I'll take that. 3% scanner implants. Those are the prospectors, right? Is that what you're talking? The 10s or whatever? No, that's probe scanning time, maximum scan deviation, scan strength. So this one. Oh, here's this one. You run the 806 then. The 810s get expensive, or the 610, 810, 710s, they get expensive. And then on the 9 slot, yeah, I don't run the 905. Instead, what I run is I run the black glass and then run integrated analyzer. And then I don't think I probably did buy this and I run that. I mean, I got really bored is what it came down to be perfectly honest with you. I got into a phase where I literally ran, and you'll think I'm crazy for this, I ran RSSS probes even. Like, the scanning was so insanely fast. At one point, like, it was such marginal benefits that it was like, why am I even doing this type of deal? So I agree with you. I think at some point it went a little bit too crazy. I was more doing it for the fun. Well, okay, I lost my RSSS probes, and I have no idea how I lost them. To this day, I have no clue how I lost them. And I'm a little bummed about losing them, I'll be honest with you. A little bummed. That's the way it is. So I just never rebought them because it was just not worth it. I used to run that with a cheetah fit, I think. Alright, let's put these probes away for a second. Let's hack the site. We'll come back to the rest of the stuff in a minute. Yeah, I'm really, really salty I lost them. Well, okay, so here was my problem why I stopped flying a cheetah. I almost died, so... Shh, Villa, it was fun though. RSSS scanner probes, Resix. Also, long time no see. Yeah, no, they're pretty much not worth it. They're not worth it whatsoever. But it was more for the, I just got my Nomad set. I got a really nice, I was doing well because I was making a lot of IS from reactions at the point in time. I was just feeling great. So I said, you know what? I am going to treat myself to some RSS probes to put this off. And then my first run, I got pointed by a bomber. The only reason I escaped was because I burned out before the I got away from him before the Saber landed. I was micro warp drive fit and he had a disruptor. And so I overheated and burned and got away from him. But I should have been dead, and there was a Saber on the way to not only kill me, but also get my pod, my really expensive Nomad set, or Virtue set pod, thank you. I had to go back and see what was set again. I was like, wait a second. And so it was really, really like, okay, I just realized this ship has 0 defense capabilities. Why am I flying it? And so that's why I stopped flying it, because I was just, I don't know. I did like having the expanded probe launcher for when I was at home. Like, that is, I think, one of the benefits of it is the expanded probe launcher. One of the biggest advantages. I think there's something up there, but I'm not sure. I can neither confirm nor deny. There we go. 41 mil. Let's go. That's right, boys and girls. Yeah, I probably did a poor fit right there. I could probably have done better fit, to be honest. I mean, Resix, you can try. Sadly, this is my character without the shiny gold pod. I'm still building up my sex status on my other character, which, by the way, I'm around 2.3 now on my other character. I ran a little bit of incursions this morning after I woke up. And so I'm getting there. We're going to get 5 any minute now. We're also making IS, too. I'm excited. All that IS is going to go into this sweet giveaway bot. That was me going too fast. I will say the one weakness of this pacifier right here is its align time is atrocious. I think it's like a 6 second under. It's a sub 6 second, somewhere around there. Gotcha. I probably should have done. Just send the pod right to rest. Absolutely, buddy. Why am I covering up my D-scan? That's how you know I'm being a noob tatus here, ladies and gents. When I cover up a D-scan. Well, and I mean, I probably need to revisit that fit. I was going for pure scanning, so I was like, oh, let's put all the mids with... I don't even remember. I think I made some poor choices with that cheetah. I like this pacifier, though, because it does give me the options. Well, and also, like, when I was streaming, like, I realized I didn't like the pure PvE. I want the opportunities to PvE. I want the opportunities to try to kill people. And when I'm running just a pure PvE ship, I was kind of like, eh. Honestly though, like if I make enough IS, I'll probably upgrade this to RSSS probes someday. Run a flight of those. Just to do it. We're gonna ignore the fact that I'm not even running. Ooh, rule of 6. What? I am not care bearing. We are in dangerous wormhole space. Hacking. I don't know what you're talking about, man. This is definitely not care bearing. I know it is. That's why I want to use it, Vila. You use it to get people to want to kill you really, really bad, and they'll do stupid things. We've done it before for bait. It was great. Like, trust me, I know. Because I've seen RSSS probes once. Like, our corp did. And the second we saw RSSS probes in the system, we put bubbles on every single entrance and exit in and out of our hole. And we kept them there for 2 hours. No, my voice cracked. Sorry, 2 hours. We didn't kill the guy, but he was not leaving. He probably just stayed cloaked and disappeared. Yeah, sorry guys. Apparently I'm going through puberty, cracking my voice. Does that ever go away, or am I just like I'm like almost 30, and like I'm still having cracked voice syndrome here? Does this ever go away? Anybody who's like in their 40s or 50s can chime in and tell me this. Sadar, how's it going today, buddy? Yo, horse, I'm gonna drag someone up from Zulu. Wait, who's? Is Grandpa slip slap with you? I'll ask. Was that Grandpa slip slap with you, or just a random person? Ah, KK. By the way, comms are never broadcasted on stream, so you can say any vulgarities or anything you want, and you're safe. I mean, I can do that. I have a little button here that I can push, and the second I push it, your voice goes on stream, but I do this as a courtesy. Plus, that's mostly it. Plus, Clara sometimes says Absexa. Of course, it's always in German, so no one can understand it anyways. Nope, the only thing I know how to say is frickin' see dick, but I have no idea what that means. I don't even know where that's from. Sorry, guys. Sorry. That's about. No, I'm not German. I'm. Yeah, isn't it like flawless right there? The German. No, we got quite a few people in our corps from German. Or German. It goes away after 70 plus. God damn. Oh, Resix. Why do you have to ruin it for me? I figured as much. I just accepted my voice is gonna crack all the time. I saw that. I realized on this character, I've got, I'm thinking about just finishing the injections into the mining drones too. Because I have like almost 1 million skill points I can just throw. Oh, I never said my corp to someone who asked me forever ago. It's Striker Industries. I'm so sorry. I can't remember who asked me that, but I just remembered someone asked me. So you can rage if you're here and you'd be like, oh my god, Nobu took so long to answer me. I remember, but... Ooh, we have probes, boys and girls. So we're just gonna scan our little hearts out here until we get everything done. Ignore this. Let's get this. What is this? I don't know which one this is. Is that C3? I think that's a C3. I think this is a C3, guys, but I'm not sure. I don't know. AQF E004. Is this a C1? Okay. I'll trust you on that one. Sorry, sometimes I can never remember like C3s versus C1s. Like they always mess me up. But someone keeps me straight on those things. This is why you guys are awesome to have around. So I'm gonna see what these scanner probes do. I want to see if they go for. I mean, we've got a data site. Is the blue aura always a C1? I thought blue aura was frigate hull. Wait, the little man. 1 second. Let me check this out. Wormhole. Oh, I see the man. I see the man. He's right there. Do you guys see it? The legs right there. His little arms. And then his head. Oh my god, there's actually a guy in the C1. That's so cool. That's so cool. Okay, now I see the man. Now I see what you're talking about there. Alright, sorry, I'm good. I'm good. You know what? We're just going to start at the top of the list. I'm just going to work my way down because this is... We're just going to go as fast as possible and scan this whole thing out. Yeah, I was like, the blue means frig. The blue doesn't mean C1. And every single hole in here... Well, that's the problem. Yeah, every single hole in here is frigate because I'm in a C13. Which means every single outbound hole is a frigate hole. So this, I think, is... Actually, I don't think that is. This is... Do they? I'd have to check next time I see one that's not a C, which we can check on our way out later on in the stream. And that's our outbound hole. We'll just keep going on down here. I don't even know why I'm checking unknowns. This is a C2 if I've ever seen one. CNM, this is a K162 C2. Let's go. I see the ferret here, and that's how I know it's a C2. That's my... At least I go by ferret. Other people, they do their own things. I respect them. I disagree with them, but I respect them. Yeah, I'll show you the fit. Let's pull the fit up right here really quickly. I'll go ahead and also link it in... No, this is definitely a C2. I'll link the fit in my in-game chat. So I have an in-game chat. Nobutada's Twitch. Right there. This is the fit that we rock here right now. Sorry, you'll see it intermittently because I am scanning at the moment. And I want to scan this out as fast as possible. Yeah, no problem. This is just what I run. I don't think it's the best fit necessarily. It's just what I like, what I'm trying out here. This is kind of what I test it, determine, want to do, type of deals. Back to the center planets, because we did have a guy scanning in here. Yeah, his probes are still in here. That's over 8 probes, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, I'm pretty sure that's above 8. Karam, how's it going? Right, I'm gonna pull this fit off. You want it, again, hit me up on the in-game channel. I can just link it there easily for you guys. I don't know how to count, guys. I don't know my numbers. I got no idea here, guys. No ideas. I'm still not quite sure what comes out after 7. I think like 10, maybe 5 comes after 7. I don't know, guys. This is definitely over 8. Definitely. 150% opportunity for that to be over 8. No, I can't fit expand it well. It doesn't get a bonus, so... I mean, at least I don't think it can. I never actually checked. Yeah, here's what I'm running with here. Let's simulate, and let's drop this off. Oh, this is going to be expanded. I don't think it can. Yeah, no, nowhere close. Did you have an Astera over there? French guys? Gotcha. Let me know if you need me to come back. I'm currently scanning on the C-13. I've got red probes in here, so I'm hoping to get everything scanned down and see where he may or may not go to. I guess this. My guess. So yeah, sadly, that is one of the weaknesses of the pacifier. I do like the warp speed, so like the warp speed of the pacifier we get right here, 12 AU per second. That's with no modifications to it. I actually do have a friend who, he literally will run a, Ascendancy, like 32 AU per second warp. Yeah, it is, Vila. That's one of the things I really do love about, T3Cs. The problem is they're just so damn slow. One sec. This is a C45. Yeah, Sage has the crazy, pacifier. He linked that fit to me. I mean, the thing is, you have to buy Ascendancies if you're going to do it. Yeah, it's fast, but if I did it, honestly, I would run an Artie Loki. I used to run a Missile Ham Loki. I decided not to. No more probes here. Whenever his probes are out on the far planets. See, part of me wants to, like, ninja this site. Part of me wants to wait and try to kill him, because I don't know who it is the problem. Like, it literally could be a Confessor. It could be a Loki. Actually, no, it can't be a Loki. I don't know who's in here right now. It's kind of my fear. I'm gonna do... Well, I guess if it's an Astero, that's actually golden. Honestly, if it's an Astero, that's golden, because we're in a Wolf Rayet or a C-13. So, he won't be able to break me, because he doesn't get a bonus to his drones, whereas I get an actual bonus to my guns being smalls. That's one of the things with Wolf Rayets. Drones don't get the bonuses. We're gonna save the location really quickly. Pigs. Yeah, he's currently scanning the outer planets. See? Go ahead to this site at 100. UZC bounce. UZC bounce. I'm sure you could do expand it with this, but you just have to have a couple other mods with this guy. I don't know if it's worth it. I just like you could probably do an Astero. Does it get bonuses to it? I don't think it does. Pacifier. Pacifier. Oopsie. Let's do show info. Unintentional. Yeah. Nothing to help with expandits. Yeah, exactly. You have to sacrifice so much to be able to do that. That is not really worthwhile, I don't think. There we go. We'll get the scan. See, that's the type of stuff I don't want set on stream. That's why I do it. No, I can't. That's where you have to go to the T3Cs. Well, I mean, you can fit it on a Stratius, but again, you're sacrificing stuff to be able to do that, and that's where the problem arises. Oh, there's our other 10 gas sites. Oh my god. Shoutouts to the 50 million gas sites that exist in C-13s. Yeah, but it's not, I don't know, it's not worth it to do the combats, I feel like, on the Stratias. That's where if you really want to fly combats, you do a T3C. It's just kind of one of those things. It's like, okay, I really want to do it. Let's fly the T3C. It's kind of what it comes down to. Because you want to play, at least I try to play to the Simp's strengths, and I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Got a wormhole out here. I think this guy's just a slow scanner, to be honest with you guys. We're going to leave that site up. I'm probably going to run home, drop off my stuff, and come back, and he'll still be scanning. And we'll try to catch him at the relic site. That'll probably be our ultimate goal here. Just because I think we're at, like, what, 1 million in loot? Or 100 million in loot? Yeah, I mean, I'll take the fight. I don't care that much. Jape Soul, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the community, my friend. Glad to have you here. Just you, though. Nobody else. No, I'm kidding, guys. Kidding, guys. I love you all. And the only way a Cap Slayer can. Oh my god, so many gas. Damn, son. Alright, here's where we're at. A Q00. That's a nullsec. Q003 nullsec. WDG Q003 nullsec. Corporation locations. There we go. You can always do like auto target if you have nothing left over in high slots. A lot of people forget about that. The only reason you do an auto targeting in the high though is to get a couple extra locks. Like it literally does nothing else beneficial. Like you never activate that module. It just gives you +2 locks if you're running an auto targeting one, and it allows for absorbing of heat. That's just something slightly more beneficial than a festival launcher if you can fit. Oh, Shape, it was you. Yeah, I remember. I remember helping you. How are these arrows working out for you? Whichever one you decide to go with. And that was fun. Like, I got no problem helping people. I love helping people get into wormhole space. Because, like, when I first started this game, somebody in the Eve Uni public channel is the one who helped me get into wormhole space. I would have never have done half the things. I probably would have quit the game, honestly, if they didn't help me do that. Because I ended up getting blown up many, many times. I ended up getting killed by the corp that I joined. And I've done a lot of stuff with them with regards to PvP and learned a lot about the game. And I never would have done it. Yeah, that's right, Shape. See, that's the problem. Like, I'm giving people these fits that I know can escape me if I were hunting them. Maybe I need to start recommending fits that I can actually kill. But, I mean, I really like recommending the 3 warp cores to add to people. Because a lot of people nowadays, they run faction scrams. And if they run faction scrams, you need those 3. Now, there are still people who run a faction scram and then a tech 2 scram. And then you can do nothing about that. You're SOL. And I also have a 4 warp cores tab fit, but I don't really feel like that's worth it. So, I mean, because you do sacrifice a little bit for that. So I'm glad it saved your ass, man. I'm glad it has, and I hope you're having fun in it. And if you ever have any more questions about Asteros, let me know, hit me up. I'll be more than happy to help with that. So, let's finish this sucker off, and then I think I'm going to run back, drop off my stuff, take a look at a C1, look at the aura while we're heading out. Because I think we've got a C1 on a route, do we? Yeah, we got a C1 on a route that we can check out. So let's pull these. We only have this, which we should be able to jump near, and then this guy. So I'm going to jump here. That's just out of my T-scan range. So we'll just do this just to be safe. Let's get a safe in here as well while we're at it. Yeah, he's still scanning it out. So we're actually going to pop back. We're 2 jumps away from home. I'm just going to drop off some loot. We're going to come back here, and we're going to wait for this guy to come out. Whatever he's in. I'm hoping it's something good. I'm hoping it's gonna be something fun for Pacifier. I'll let my court mates know as well if I see someone be like, hey, you want a whore on the kill? Come and join us. If I can actually get the scram and kill. I mean, the fact that I'm so close to my home hole means I'm okay with jumping back and dropping off a little bit of stuff. It's on D-scan. We're also going to take a peek at the C1 hole. Because I want to look at the aura on our way back. Because we do have the C1 entrance in my C2 hole. So we'll take a peek there. It's actually a C13. Blue fire C1. Oh, I never actually saved all this. That's okay. We're going to be back in a minute. Yeah, but I think that's because I'm going to C2. I don't know. We'll take a look at that again. I'll take a look at that again. Do we have anything new in Nirvana? Oh my god. Oh, they give... RSS give nothing. I think it's only like +8 because it's 1 per probe. Like, it's nothing. RSS are not worth it whatsoever, and I would never recommend an RSS probe to anybody ever. All right, we made 120 mil off of 2 sites. I'm happy for the day, guys. I haven't been going hard right now, and I'm pretty happy for the day. We got our exotic dancer to cheer on our crew. Guys, I'm telling you, exotic dancers are where it's at. That's how you actually get the extra oomph from your crew. Trust me on this one, 150% right there. All right, we're going to the C1. Nothing new here. Let's go. Officer Nobu on patrol. Let's find out who this guy is. I guess it does. I mean, it has a greenish bluish aura right there. That's more like a teal, I see, but I see what you're saying. I'd have to check and see if that's what all the C1s have, but I could believe it. Yeah, I'll link it. I'll take a peek at it. I like to stay cloaked, but the other time I like to show off this sweet skin. Like, by the way, the skin is actually 90% of the reason I'm flying this pacifier right now, because, I mean, come on. SWAT pacifier? Like, come on. I'll spend a ridiculous amount of IS for a fun skin like that. But yeah, this is just dark blue right here, which is the frigate. We're gonna check here first. This is your PV. Oh my god. Here's the purple again. What is this shit? Oh. You and your purple, Nigwid. Every time you give me a fit, it's ridiculously priced. That's all I'm saying. Alright, we got a good bounce point here. Let's check the other data sound. So this is ORO. Oh, it's only 10 bill. Get out of here. Get out. Oh, baby. So he's not at these two. Yeah, please go in a wormhole with that. I agree. I want to encounter a pacifier. I'll bring out everything. Where could his pros... Here, let's... Before I forget to do this, let's drop these all in and throw these in Siggy. I forgot to do that. But honestly, this did not take too long to scan down. We're gonna check out here. I just want to peek around for the see if the guy pops up again. Oh, he's not out here. We'll go to this one and then we'll go to the other planet. No, honestly, I'd probably rather bling out this fit first. Look at that warp speed, guys. Holy cow. Alright, this is weird. There's no way he abandoned that relic site here. There's no way. Period. So it's possible he saw me. Or he's watching this stream and he's like, oh, I know that hole. It's Nobu right there. He's stalking me. And we'll see. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time, so... So, I've got nothing on scan whatsoever. I mean, I have a hole with somebody in here. I mean, I love it when people are obsessed with the hole I'm in. You know, I gotta have all the people. You guys have to understand, when you do wormhole space for so long, everything becomes a dirty joke. Especially when you're rolling holes. Don't get me wrong about that. You're rolling holes, you're edging it down, you're putting a large mass through it. It's critical. I mean, it gets... If you live in wormhole space, you'll hear them all. You'll hear them all. And there's nothing really you can do about that. It's just, it's all gonna happen. Or warp. Oh no, we're actually within D-scan of the other one. So if we go to either of these, within D-scan of the others. Check our null set connection, maybe? Because he's definitely not scanning anymore, which means he's either here... Like, I have no idea what he's doing. I'm so, like, desensitized to it that I'm just like, whatever. Alright, let's get this nullsec on scan. Wormhole. Easily. It's got enough tank to tank an Astero if they don't have any DDAs on it. If they don't have any DDAs on it, then it doesn't matter because I can still take them. Because if they don't have any, if they have a DDA, that means they're sacrificing tank, which I should be able to break them before they can break me. From my testing, at least. You have to remember, I get a 1.5 times my actual repping. EHP means nothing in this game. Like, I mean, it means something, but a lot of people see EHP, yeah, and they don't realize it's not about EHP. It's about, like, how much you can rep per second. That's what matters. So if EHP matters if you're a buffer fit. If you're an active tank, then it's how much you can rep per second. The only thing EHP helps you with is your reaction time, and if you are taking care of, like, if they're over damaging you, how long they can take. Like, giant math problem. Many of you guys probably know this by now. It's just a giant math problem. I have no idea who this guy was that was in here. Kind of a bummer. So I currently only have a 48% boost to my repping power. So it's not as high as I want on this character. I need to get the last 0.2 to get up to a 5, which means I can't be a pirate anymore. Which sucks, but... yeah, link that sucker. You have to remember, resist cut down on the damage that the drones do. So even if he's running full hobgoblins, plus they're not hitting me unless I'm webbed to shit. Like, they're not hitting me with penetrations. Because the afterburner. So there's a little bit of sig tank involved in it. And then, when everything's not panning out, we have our Exile to help us out. Oh, EHP for a second? If I 1v1'd an Astero, I can beat him in certain situations. The problem is I'm sacrificing a web for this, so if they have an afterburner or if they have a web, they will actually, I will not be able to kill them because I have to be within, because I'm running hybrids, I have to be like pretty much, I need to be shoving the front of my ship up into the Astero's drone bay for me to have a chance to kill them because of my DPS. I'm also running on this ship, I run DPS rigged, as well as with a mag stab as opposed to an ancil. Like, there are variants I looked at where you can run another tank mod, up this up to a tech 2, and then you can also run an ancil to get even more, and then you swap this out for a web, and you can get some insane tanking. But, not doing that. Go to a C2, let's check this guy out. Oh, come on. I'm wondering where this guy is. He was not scanned down this whole hole just to leave. Is this the battle orca you got? Oh baby, why do you have the performance burst? Why not like a shield burst? Up that for a shield. Oh, I gotta try it out. This seems like fun. Or is this the combat gankers? Actually interesting. The key is the answer I have for you, Nickwood Gaming, is no. So one of the beauties about this that I've discovered is I can kill their drones before I run out of boosters, unless they want to do no damage. But if they're doing no damage, I don't have to do boosters. So just something to think about. Whereas this pacifier doesn't run on drones, so I'm pretty much ammo limited as opposed to drone limited. Now, granted, I have to eat through 15 drones before they're out of drones. Sometimes 10, because a lot of people like to run ECMs. But, alright, I don't think this guy's coming back, guys. We're gonna, I think, just run the relic site. We're gonna do a save run of the relic site. Alright, what are we doing here? What's our orbit set to? We're gonna do... Okay, I'm gonna show you guys something fun here because we're here. Oh, you're going for Hecate Gankers. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I mean, they can, but... ECM drones have to hit. Like I said, 99% of the fights, I should be good with this fit. The other 2%, the other 1%, yeah, we'll have issues. Like, this obviously is not going to be a one, there is no one-size-fit-all, and I've accepted this. Like, I still think the Astero might be a little bit better, the Astero is still better in certain aspects, but I really like the pacifier because it's fun, and it's different, and it's not an Astero that everybody loves and uses. This is the pacifier that we're using right now, Starker. Yeah, exactly. If they run that, then they don't have the offense. I would just go for their ECM drones or kill them. Because if they don't have their tank, like, I can break their tank if I am on them. So they'd have to keep away from me far enough. Oh, what are we? One. There it is. 13 mil. Nice. So we're doing a defensive hack here. The way we do this, ladies and gentlemen, is we set our orbit to 21.5. So, or 2,150 is what we set our orbit to. So the reason we do this is if you're within 2 kilometers of something, you cannot cloak. But if you're further than 2 kilometers, like 2 kilometers plus 150, you can cloak up. Also, when you loot things from cans, you have to be at least within 2,500 kilometers to be able to loot. So if we sit in that pretty little window that's in between those two numbers, which we've got a 500 kilometer or 500 meter difference. Sorry, I said a kilometer when it's a meter or something like that. We get this lovely little range where, I'll show you. When we get in there, So right now, right here. See? Look at that. Look at that. I can't take a nemesis. I need to get the fuck out. I can't take a nemesis. Bam! Cloaked up. Nothing he can do about that. And I'm out. This is where that beauty comes in. No, this is like 100% of the explanation of how to use that. It's great. Okay, I need to look this guy up, because this guy's definitely a hunter. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna throw that up on YouTube. Oh my god, that was great. Sorry, I know I can't take a nemesis. That's one of the problems with this fit, is it can't do bombers. Asteros can do bombers. This guy can't. Plus, I don't know if this guy runs with a saber ult. Yeah, he runs with a saber, friend. Hey, Asion, how are you doing today, buddy? Yeah, he pretty much has every single one of his kills is with one or two other people with him. So my guess is he would just get the point on me, which was his goal, and then have multiple people. Oh, that's sad to hear. I hope we can brighten your day with a little bit of... I like to say combat exploration, but like I literally couldn't do anything. So I've got a nemesis here that wants me. He runs with 2 or 3 people. We're gonna wolf ray it. I can't take him in a pacifier because I can't lock him down with the fit I have. Well, you're probably too far away, Tombstone, unless you're in our hole with us. Horst, I don't know if you want to try baiting this guy out and going for it. Well, I'm trying to... I mean, he was just using the bomber for the quick lock, was his goal. Was to lock me as soon as... because there's no decloak timer on it. It's a nemesis. Gila can't get into it here. It's a C-13, so it's a wolf ray. I mean, it's possible. We could give it a shot. The problem is if he outranges me, which he probably will. I like the name in Corp Chat. I've seen Saber. A lot of the stuff he does is cruisers. That's the problem, and the Saber can come in here. How much tank can a bomber have? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how much tank he could have, like, if I could out DPS him before he got away. I'm trying to think if I could kill him in time. My problem is you run an afterburner on the bomber, right? Generally. Can you link your bomber fit really quickly? Oh, but you're not in crap. Maybe I could have taken him. Heretic might do nicely. I should be able to survive a little bit. Well, I think it'd be a stalemate is the problem alone. Where'd you link it? Sorry. I doubt I can. It's this relic site he knows I'm going to come back for. So he's going to camp it. So, I mean, we can bait him. That's the thing. I don't know how he fits his bomber. If it's a lone bomber. That's the question. That's what I don't think it is. Hey, I'm going to give it a shot. If you want to come over, you're welcome to. We're going to give this guy a shot, okay? Well, I don't think you'll be able to get here in time. Horse, are you coming? 'Cause I think you're too far away. Okay. I'm hacking now to see if he comes for it. That's fine, that's fine. I should have just gone for it, I think. Yeah, I don't think he's alone. No, he won't bomb me. Why would he... This bomb should not be able to alpha me at all. The thing is, because I'm not going to light a micro warp drive. That would just be silly. How much cost your fit? Too expensive. Too expensive. 400 mil. So not too bad. I prefer not to do this, but we'll see. Yeah, now you see why I'm saying it's risky. I can swap to an Astero, honestly. And the Astero would fare much better against this guy. I was like, the other option is if I swap to an Astero, but I don't know. How many jumps are you out? You don't have the holes to get in here. Are you closer to this place? I just typed in fleet. Yeah, hold the heretic there. Should I wait or should I keep baiting? Because he might... No, if you go that way, Sand can't get you in. Go to the other place. Yeah, not against the Frigg. He's going to apply like shit because I'm not going to have a micro warp drive. I mean, this guy could have left or he could still be interested. I don't know. What do you guys... Should I just go for it or... Yeah, Nickwood, you're thinking like pure DPS. On a frigate, it does like nothing. What'd you say, Horst? No, please don't pop bubbles. Don't pop bubbles. Let them get away. Don't pop a single bubble. No, this is like a C13. This is like a crazy wolf rate. We'll wait. We can wait a little bit. Nah, torps don't apply grid on frigs. Nickwood, if a torp applies well on a frig, yeah, that's... The frig has a micro warp drive lit. That's pretty much as it is. Like, if I had a micro warp drive and I lit that sucker, yeah, they'd apply grade on me. This bomber's still here, guaranteed. It's got small weapons, right? Remember, C13. Like, it's gonna be a lot of fucking damage. Here, let's rearrange this so I can easily pop. I'll need to pop this and Exile. And not listed together. I have seen like Asteras who will light a micro warp drive, and it's just a stupid idea. Watch, it's gonna turn out he's not with anybody. This guy flies with other people, though. That's my problem with it. Like, if it wasn't that every single one of his kill had multiple people with him. Like, that's my problem with this whole ordeal, is every single one of his kills has multiple people. Saber's Destroyer. It can jump into frig holes. Yep. Yeah, I'm waiting for one of them to get in here, though. He's further away, so it's going to take him a couple jumps. How many jumps? San, or Horse, are you giving him the warpins? Is that the plan? Okay. I guess we can chill here for a couple minutes, guys. Oh, hopefully this guy stays. Hopefully this place. Bombers just piss me off because they usually fly with multiple people. I mean, the problem with this fit is range. So if you get a bomber, you get range on me. Yeah, you can kill me. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was looking at his Z kills. System, actually. I haven't really looked at system. It's not a bad idea. To be fair, guys, I am a little bit more hesitant than a lot of streamers, and that's fair, but this is just how I play. I'd prefer not to lose a huge or 400 mils from just a silly error. Because, I mean, that'll take me like 4 hours to gain back, and that's, you know? Rip everybody. We're about to get dropped on so hard. I have no idea. I mean, I get it. It's 4 hours worth of work, and I can replace it, but it's the principle of the matter. Is what it kind of comes down to. How many jumps now? Okay, that's not bad. But that's not too bad. He just said 5.5 AU per second fast, guys. This is true speed right here. 12 AU per second. Oh my god, I love Choit. I mean, that's a few minutes of work for me. That's way too long for me. So I mean, I could just buy the ISK. I'm a cheapo, guys. I really am. And yet I do giveaways. Things will never make sense. Really, I just do giveaways so I can show off this sweet bot. That's really what it comes down to. Because, I mean, it's so much fun. I bet... Oh, are you talking to him? I was like, in real life, I mean, yeah, it's just not that much work. What I think when I worked for a company, they billed me at... I did not make this much money, but they billed my time at like $60 or $70 per hour. I was like, damn, I wish I made that much money per hour. In that case, it would be just a little bit of work. Is that much ISK? I want to keep this guy interested to let him know or hopefully this guy is still interested. We'll see how long he camps. I might do a little drop probes. And we're going to do this. We're going to have a little bit of fun because I want him to think someone's still here. Gotta keep them interested, right? We're just gonna drop some probes, move them around, think there's another guy, let them think there's another person here. I'm sure we will in the end. There we go. This might make this guy a little bit more interested. Keep some probes on his overview. Let him think somebody else jumped in. I don't, fine. Just waiting on you, buddy. Not really. Just waiting. Gonna have to pop that exile depending on what pop comes through. Let him just keep thinking something's going on. That's the key here. The cat? Oh, how's it going? It depends what we call her on today. Little butt lunch. Can't reach. I can't reach. Yeah, I saw what you said, Nickwit. I saw what you said. Just moving probes around, trying to keep them interested. Like I said, I said we'll kill him. We'll kill this guy. Just doing a courtesy wait for this other person to come on through. With that exact fitting. We'll die trying, Rado. Oh, yeah, we'll do the best. how many jumps? So close. It's so far away. I'm gonna run to the restroom. Guys, we're gonna be right back, like 30 seconds, all right? Oh. All right, I'm back. I'm gonna kill this guy. Wait for like 7 T3Ds to drop on us after that. I have like 5 Kikomoras. I mean, usually bombers don't go solo, is the thing. And this guy runs with either 1 to 3 other people I've seen. But again, most of their kills are T3Cs or Stratiuses or something, so who knows? No Stratiuses can come into here. That's the thing. T3Ds will be the worst case scenario that we get, which is possible. True. Unless I get webs on me, that's the only fear. Which the bomber is probably like a scram web fit. No long point, just short point. Oh my god. If it is, I'll hold him there while we get the rest in to kill him. Actually, you guys will get here before we do it. Oh man. Oh, officers will be able to do 2 ammo. Well, I guess the faction changes. Yeah, when are the faction changes going into effect? Any news on that? Guy has no idea. Your idea this is a troll right here. He'll never figure it out, guys. Never. Next patch should be soon, right? Ugh. Is Sand gonna squad warp this guy around? Slingshot him to the sun and get him burned up in explosion. Watch, we're gonna drag you all the way out here and there's gonna be nothing. He's just gonna blue ball us. I always hate these fights because I have no idea what they're holding back. Is the problem. Watch it. I think we can. It depends. You don't think all 3 of us could take on a Confessor? Oh, you're right. Open to the character. That guy. Oh my god, these guys. Alright, alright. Almost time yet? Can I do this? Oh, I've been waiting for so long to just try for something, ladies and gents. I just... $10 says he's watching the stream right now, and we're so SOL. Those are my probes. What do you know? Alright, let's do this. In a minute. Never. I gotta wait till they're releasing the C1s on the hull. Can't drag them all the way out here. I mean, I'm not gonna use officer guns. Like, there's no point in me using officer guns. Like, how much of a benefit do they give? Do they actually give any DPS benefits, or is it all just fitting? Like, that's something I guess I don't know. One second. I got a mail from the guy. Are you guys there? Warp to the C13 hole. Warp to the C13 hole. There's an Astero as well. Okay, it's a pacifier and an Astero. The heads up. They might be bailing. That's what I was worried about. Not a pacifier. It's their nemesis or whatever. Okay. I'm going to start hacking the first thing, and we're going to see what they do. Roger that. I'll let you know if I need you to come in or not. My exile. Am I blind? What? Oh, there it is. I was like, where's the exile booster? That I need to pop as soon as possible. Yeah, so it would have been 2 ships that would be facing off against. Alright, so there's this. Exile's there. I think specialization works with everything except for like the drones. Like, it doesn't give bonus to the drones. I thought it worked for the... Doesn't gunnery specialization work for even if you're using faction guns or even T1 guns? I could be wrong with that though. Actually, I've never tested that. Like, would it be dependent on T2 ammo, or I have no idea. I think we just missed him. Oh my gosh. Well, so I wouldn't have been able to take this guy with an Astero and a Nemesis, probably. I might be able to break the Nemesis, the Astero. It would have been a lot of DPS on me. I think we just missed them and they just bailed, by the way. We'll see if they attack me on this last can. I'll say it in a second. Say in a second. I just didn't want to pull it up right now on stream until we're done with this. My spidey senses were tingling that there was a second guy, and I was right. Yeah, he bailed. All right, I'll tell you what the mail sent. Let me get to. You guys can pull back to Nirvana. He's not gonna come. He sent it right when you got there. I got a mail from him and I checked it. He said 07, or he said, "Oh, fighting with the wife, so I'm standing down. You can finish off the relic and data site if you'd like. I do think you might have been able to take me in your pacifier." I'm gonna reply. Yeah, I was me like, I knew he fly with other people. Close to me when you uncloaked. Darn. Bald. Sorry about that. He literally sent me that mail right when you guys got there. Right when you got set up. Guys, that's a shame. Let's go ahead and do a giveaway, though, to end this out. Again, we always do giveaways. Anything between... It's a prize worth anywhere between 20 mil up to 200 mil. Exclamation point warp gets you entered in. There's actually going to be multiple celestials you can warp to. Pick your best choice. Anything between 1 through 6. You can always move around if you're not happy where you're at. Exclamation point warp anywhere between 1 through 6 is going to get you in. Villa, like, there's a lot about Abyssal, and I'm actually going to, if Schnoodles is still streaming, that's where I'm going to send us to. But there is some good Abyssal stuff out there just to make IS, to do fits, a lot of stuff. I've done Abyssal here on the channel, but I can only do it in spurts. I prefer the Wormhole applications, and that's what I've been doing a lot of. Nick, but not today. I actually have to go, so not today. Okay, let's jump. I know. Is it work? Okay. So I did some testing. Blue Fire C1. Thanks for coming. I'm really sorry about that horse also. I thought he was going to come back out. Is it in there? Yo, I see it. Yeah, buddy. Guys, exclamation point warp actually sends you to a random planet. So if you're just want to go to a random planet, that's the way it goes. Jawrocks3, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the community, my friend. Man, that was a whole bunch of blue balls in the end. I don't know if I would have won. I couldn't have... No, I probably could have... I might have been able to take the damage from both of them. With Exile. I don't know. To be sure. It would have been close. It would have been close. I don't know. We're going to fly this for a little bit, and then at one point I'm just going to get brave enough and just go for everything YOLO until I die. Evan, just in time for the end of the stream. Exclamation point warp if you want to get entered in for a chance to win something or other. It was fun though. It was fun. Thanks for coming again. I feel really bad. I always feel bad when stuff like that happens. Like, he sent the mail right when you were ready at 21:49. But it really was like, I didn't know if he had a saber or not. And if he had the saber, I was dead. Type of deal. Man, I wish I would have known. 2 Caffeinated, thank you so much for the follow. Evan, thank you so much for the follow as well. Welcome, welcome, guys. After this giveaway, we're going to do a little outro. We're going to head off over to Schnoodle's channel, but we'll finish this up. We got 11 more seconds on this. Let's see what happens. Wait, you said there isn't a stairway home right now? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, man, I love watching these animations. Oh, Celestial 4. Celestial 4. Thanks, yeah, I spent a bit of time on this bot, and I loved coding it. What do we got? Who's the winner? Legio de Nemo. Congratulations, my friend. Exclamation point open. Anything between 1 through 20 is going to get you that sweet prize, whatever it may or may not be. Best of luck. I hope you get the exotic dancers. I put this together myself. I spent a bit of time coding it. It was kind of expired from Urschlag's stream, but I took my own inspiration, did my own mini game, figured out how I wanted to do it and everything. The prize system, I go back and forth whether I like it or not. 20 million is. That's still something. Hit me up with your in-game name. I'll get that sent to you. Unless it's already in the bot. We'll find out. Yep, there it is. You can always set your name in the bot by doing exclamation point IGN space and then your in-game name. That's always going to set up it with it. We can talk off stream about that, Nickwid. I haven't decided if I wanted to like straight up give the code out or not. I go back and forth. I probably would be okay with it, but let's talk off stream. 20 million, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a lot of fun patrolling here with Officer Nobu in Wormhole space. We've made a good amount of is in this beautiful pacifier. We had an interesting. I go back and forth. I'm gonna go to sleep tonight. Tomorrow, I'm gonna regret that I didn't go for that fight. I guarantee it. I always do that. Regardless, it's been a lot of fun. We're gonna be back here on Friday, same time, same place. Oh baby. Fredo, with that Prime subscription, dropping it right here. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Enjoy those sweet, sweet new emotes, especially the wormhole emote. But yeah, guys, we're here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2000 to 2200 Eve time. Hope to see you guys again on Friday. With all that, guys, you have a wonderful rest of the week, and you all take care. See you guys around.